Hi, Terry Franks here. Welcome back to my channel, Prescott Voice. Please don't forget to hit those subscribe, like, and share buttons. I am so encouraged today to see all of these people. They say about 100,000 gathering in Washington, D.C. to stand side by side in solidarity with Israel. There were people from all over, college students, families, just so many people there to support Israel. And boy, did it do my heart good. There is so much evil right now with all of these protests and all of this hatred for the Jews and for Israel, with Hamas talking points being spouted by college students everywhere that don't know what they're talking about. They have no clue about history. And so to see this was great. You had Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, Mike Johnson, our new Speaker of the House, Deborah Messing, Van Jones. They talked about the release of these hostages. Hamas is holding babies, young people, soldiers, the elderly, and yet all these Hamas talking points are being spouted by these college students and these protesters all over the world. They don't know what they're talking about. And it sort of reminds me, I said this to my husband while watching all this hate toward the Jews and all these protests. It reminds me of when Jesus was hanging on the cross, dying, and there must have been scores of people. I mean, that was big news of the day when Jesus was crucified. There must have been hordes of people standing there at the cross, jeering at him. In fact, the Bible says they were scoffing at him, saying, "If you're the Son of God, take yourself off the cross. Come on." These are the things they were saying to Jesus as he was dying a brutal death. And this is what it reminds me of today. And what did Jesus say on the cross? Looking out at the crowd that was scoffing at him and jeering and making fun and being brutal, he said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." And let me tell you right now that the vast majority of protesters that are spouting these Hamas talking points, this evil terror organization that is they're just a puppet of Iran, like Hezbollah and all the rest. This is an age-old, spiritual, supernatural hatred for the Jews. The protests you see is not unlike when Jesus hung on that cross and he looked out and saw exactly what we are seeing today. And yet, even in that entire crowd, all of them, Jesus died for every single one of them. It's really something to think about, because anyone that comes against the Jewish people, Israel as a nation, you might as well, whatever you do to them, you might as well be doing it to Jesus himself and to God the Father, because that's how he feels it. I was just so encouraged to see this today. So I hope many of you watched the speeches that were given and the sea of people that were there to support Israel. Each and every one of us needs to stand for Israel in this country. We don't want a repeat of a Nazi regime here. But you have to know their next stop is the United States, which is why Iran keeps poking us there, keeps poking our troops, our bases. When is it that we are going to wake up? When are we going to get serious? When is the U.S. going to get serious and pound them where it hurts? That's what I have to say today. I was so excited. I had to just get on and say what I felt. And let's go, America. Let's stand behind Israel. Thank you for watching.